Pride is one of the greatest sins given to us humans. As long as you don't have what it takes to back you up, better keep that mouth shut or it's gonna be a hell of a day. Here are the top 10 times cocky anime characters got destroyed. But before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel, press on that bell icon, and set us all to be notified about our latest videos.
何だというのですか?
身分をわきまえなさい、奴隷。無礼が過ぎると天罰が下りますよ。
Coming in at number 10, we have Saddler from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Not much can be said about this encounter. It is short. Just like his life when he encounters Diablo, the series' main character who claims himself to be a demon lord. The way he talks mixed with his choice of words and his arrogant face made a pretty good punch bag in my opinion. As every ballsy character goes, he doesn't know when to shut his mouth, and the more he talks, the faster his clock ticks. After using his divine judgment on Rem, Diablo taunted Saddler and with pride clouded his mind. He proceeded to turn Diablo to stone, but got Uno reversed and instead turned himself to stone with his own magic. What can I say? He's gonna have a hard life.
石になって悔い改めるがいい。
すごか。この世界でその名前はやめてくれるかな。妖精をオベイロン陛下とさあ呼べ。
Coming in at number 9, we have Sugo from SAO. SAO is a very good anime, and I suggest it if you haven't watched it. And it is definitely a great starter anime. Go watch it. Unlike everyone on this list, I felt neither hatred nor anger, but disgust with his action. It was somewhat okay to see our main character Kirito get pinned down with a sword through his body, but to tie his lover, Asuna, and then attempt to rape her? That crossed the line, making him watch as he just grossed me out. He is also a coward, hiding behind a system. The fact he shivered in fear when the system commands were stripped from him is very pleasing. But the fun ain't ending there. He did shout out some kind of pep talk or whatever while flailing around his sword like an amateur, but he got his hand chopped off when he cried like a little bitch and then got ripped in half by Kirito, and then finally impaled. To be honest, I'd like to make him suffer a bit more if I were Kirito.
ほれ、何やってんだ。しっかり靴磨きしろ、長太郎。
Coming in at number 8, we have Steely Dan from JoJo. At this point, I am not surprised that the cause of death of this dude is his pride. Well, more like being beaten to death and sent into the building, but you guys get my point. After being defeated by Jotaro, Steely decided to pull off one last trick, threatening to kill the young girl and mock Jotaro, taunting him to beat him if he dares. Yada yada. He got his request alright.
許してください、長太郎様。私の負けです。改心します。ひれ伏します。靴も舐めます。悪いことしました。
スケの領収書だぜ。こういう結界か。それでこのみすぼらしい心象で何ができる？
武器の貯蔵は十分か。
思い上がったな、雑種。
Coming in at number 7, we have Gilgamesh from Fate, Unlimited Blade Works. If you enjoy studying history while also wanting to watch a good anime with top-tier waifus and epic battles, then the Fate series is the holy grail of anime. In this scene, we picked Gilgamesh, the king of heroes and also the main antagonist of the series, and also the most fun to watch getting his ass served to him. In the scene, Gil, being the dude with a superiority complex, he completely ignored the half-baked mage, and also the series protagonist. The scene itself is epic, but what makes the scene special isn't seeing our cocky antagonist getting destroyed, but seeing him lose his composure during the fight. It is shown that Gil is stronger, but when he could have killed Shiro, he can't seem to keep his pride in check, and was sucked into a black hole left by the Grail. The dude doesn't want to go alone, so he hangs onto Shiro using a chain, though Shiro refuses. Gil doesn't seem to understand it until Archer gets the point through his thick head. Literally. I always wish someone would come and put him in his place. Getting beat up once in a while is healthy for his mental health.
その前に右に避けろ。貴様。じゃあ。
どうしたのかな？
もしかしておじけづいちゃった？100万も負けちゃ無理ないか。
Coming in at number 6, we have Mary from Kakeguri. Hey, if you're bored and want to hate on someone, this is the girl for you. Mary is a student in Hyako Private Academy, a gamble house disguised as a school. In the beginning, we were shown the cruel nature of this school when Mary beats Ryota in a game, dropping him to the lowest rank of pet. Her happy days were short-lived when the series' main character Yumiko first entered the class. Mary is instantly jealous of her popularity and her getting close to Ryota. She pretends to challenge her to a simple, friendly game she calls Vote, Rock, Paper, Scissors. With cringy and innocent plays, she puts up alongside her thrilled face and taunts that help heat up the already burning hatred.
チョキ支払っていただけますね。今はありません。数日待っていただけないでしょうか。
お前はもう頑張んなくてもいいんだよ。場違いの薄汚いドブネズミ小僧。
Coming in number 5, we have Seki in Black Clover. A wise man once said, "Twice the pride, double the fall." This is especially true for Seki from the anime Black Clover. Seki is your typical please beat me up character, which combined with his attitude and choice of words create a recipe that boils anyone with anger. Well, we could say that luck isn't exactly on his side as he stepped on a landmine. In this case, our protagonist Asta, who doesn't take insults lightly. The way he insulted Asta by calling him names and expressing his intention did pop some veins, but knowing Asta, he soon got his ass handed to him. He then proceeds to shower with pride as he continues his taunting. For a guy who talks trash, he got Ramseyed with one swing from Asta's sword. The surprised look on his face as a blade, which is basically a chunk of sharp metal slammed down onto him, is really satisfying.
従わねばお前の奴隷を没収するまでだ。
まさか逃げるつもりじゃないだろうな。
貴様！
Coming at number 4, we have Motoyasu, The Rising of the Shield Hero. Shield Hero is a must-watch anime with a complex world burning, relatable characters, and well-written antagonists. Here we are gonna pick a scene where he challenged the series protagonist, the Shield Hero, to a duel. Motoyasu's pride blinded him as he walked into the arena with confidence, waiting to get his ass whooped. The tension rose when he realized his attack wasn't doing much toward our tank of a main character. And in a brief span of time, the Shield Hero managed to utilize his defensive abilities as a weapon. After getting beaten around and imprisoned in the Shield prison with the balloons, the once ignorant Spear Hero let out a satisfying scream as the sharp teeth of the balloon bite into his skin. Although after getting his ass handed to him, Motoyasu still kept up his pride, prompting the Shield Hero to continue. The fear in his face as he begged the Shield Hero to stop is priceless and got me wishing to be the one pounding his face in.
そうか。なら、お前の顔と股間を集中的に攻撃してやろうか。俺は卑怯者だからな。やめろ！
てめえのヘルムの下にどんなクソったれな顔があるのか知れねえがこの人外。英雄の領域に足を踏み込んだクレマンティーヌ様が負けるはずがねえんだよ。
Coming in at number 3, we have Clementine from Overlord. Overlord is filled with arrogant characters, but none can rival the death of Clementine. After slaughtering a party of adventurers, her sin had caught up to her as the god of death himself came and claimed her soul. At first, she tried to attack Ainz, but her efforts were futile. Her face completely turned when she realized her expiration date has come. As Ainz locked her in his arms, slowly crushing her bones and organs, her screams are like music to my ears.
死の舞踊か。どうした？守ってばかりか。やめろって言ってるのに。
の力を見せてみろ。
Coming in at number 2, we have Teruki, Mob Psycho 100. A dying man once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." Everyone has their own take when it comes to being a super being. Some use their power for good, while some choose to hide their power. But not our antagonist Teruki Hanazawa. He knows what he wants and gets what he wants using his power alone. Well, his reign doesn't last long. After defeating a bunch of dudes, he was told to stop by some plain-looking kid. That kid we soon learned to be Mob, the main character of the series. Driven by his own uncontrollable ego, challenged Mob to use his powers and, at one point, tried to injure Mob using telekinetically moved knives. But Mob deflected them all, resulting in the top of Teruki's head being shaved. This scene just gets me dying on the floor, and it is very satisfying. And number 1 goes to Cheetu in Hunter x Hunter. Watching people getting beat up ain't fun. The same can't be said to Cheeto. Proud with his ability to kill, Cheeto matches headfirst towards Zoldyck. Somebody gots to tell him not to mess with this one, as his head was pulverized into dust by Silva.
後ろを気ぃつけた方がええな。
古いね。その手は食わないよ。
Alright, that's it for today. Don't forget to tell me your ranking in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like button and definitely don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support me, then consider becoming a member of the channel and enjoy exclusive content that I make for members only. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.